So guys, just confirm me once. Am I audible? Good morning everyone. Confirm me quickly once. Right. So welcome to today's session. Day number 2, Mission SSC CGL live test. So today's target is you should definitely score 20 out of 25 questions. Okay. Or you can say 40 marks out of 50 questions. Okay. So let's see. So welcome to today's session. Audio, video, camera quality, everything is fine. So quickly join. So without wasting any time, let's start today's session, right? So let's go for example number 1 of today's session. So look at this particular example. Quickly check and tell me what does your answer say. So this question is purely based on analog. Sorry, not analogy, classification, you can say. Okay, quickly join. Yes, okay, fine. Chal. Right, 4 numbers have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner. So this question purely comes from odd man out. Odd man out means out of 4 options, 3 are following a pattern. We need to find out the one which is different from the others. See, whenever these kinds of questions are given, first check whether it is even or odd. So here I can say that 44 is even, 80 is even, 63, 35 both are odd. So this is not the logic. Right? So let's see any other logic with respect to this question. So if even and odd doesn't work out, then what is the next strategy is try to take the sum of the numbers. Right? So here if you see 44, 4 plus 4, you can call it as 8. Similarly 63, 6 plus 3, you can call it as 9. 35, 3 plus 5, you can call it as 8. 80, 8 plus 0, you can call it as 8. Right? Yeah, good afternoon, Career Care. Welcome to today's session. So here you can see 8, 8, 8. The sum of the numbers is same, but with respect to 9, it is different. So that's why the odd man out with respect to this question is option number B, 63. Okay, nice, very good. Yes, Janaki, very good. Similarly, go for next question. So let's see what does your answer say for this question. So this is one of the interesting question of today's session. Interesting logic. So for this question, 20 seconds are not sufficient. Let me give you 20 more seconds. Right? So just see and tell me what does your answer say. So 20 more seconds. So you can see timer at the right top corner. Just check with the timer and then let's see. 3, 2, and 1. Right? Timer is up, but I didn't get the answer so far. No problem. So let me give you the logic. See, basically this question purely comes from number analogy, right? Whenever you can find numbers questions from number analogy, just first try to find out the relation. Okay, like for example, what is the strategy I'm telling you? 71 and 81, the difference is 10, you can say. That means 84 and the next difference should be 10, as I have said. So 84 plus 10 is 94. But you cannot find 94 in the given options. That means this is not the logic. See how many logics you know, that many patterns you can find. That's it. Okay. So if logics are more in your brain, you can implement that sort of logics as a weapons in the question. Simple. Otherwise, let's do this thing. If you reverse 71, it is 17. If you reverse 81, it is 18. Right, which is analogous to, like for example, 84. If you reverse 84, you will be getting 48. But in the options there is no 48. That means this pattern is also not being satisfied here. Right? Chalo, let's find some other pattern. Like let's say what is the logic for this particular question? Means, see, 71, right? 7 minus 1, you can call it as 6, right? Then 6 square is 36. And if you half 36, it is equals to what? 18. And if you reverse 18, you will be getting how much? 81, right? So 71, 7 minus 1, 6. Square of 6 is 36. And half of 36 is 18. And if you just reverse 18, it will be getting 81. As simple as that. Now try to apply the same pattern for this particular number called 84. So quickly give me answer in the chat box. What can be the answer for 84? See, 84. Give me answer in the chat box quickly. Try to get the answer as early as possible. Okay. 8, 4. If you take the difference, 8 minus 4 is equals to how much? 4. And 4 square is what? 16. If you half 16, it will be equals to what? 8. Specifically, you can say 08. Why? Because 8 is a unit digit number, 08. Then, if you reverse 8, you will be getting how much? 80. That's why you can say option number C will be the answer for this particular question. Right? So, this is one of the interesting question of today's session. I hope the logic as well as pattern is clear. Right? So, Janaki, nice, very good. Other people, quickly give me answer in the chat box. Right? Are you following me or not? You can give me in the chat box also. Now, let's go for question number 3 of today's session. So, this question is purely based on missing numbers. Missing number. Quickly check and tell me what can be the answer for missing number. Good afternoon, Balu. Welcome on board after a long time. Right, 80. Sona, very good. 80 was the answer for the previous question. Right. So this particular question is purely based on missing number in the number series. Yes. Okay. 24, 61, 122, 213 and question mark. Right. Okay, time's up. But let's give 20 more seconds. So test your knowledge with me by joining live at 12 p.m. daily from today onwards. Due to technical issue, today the class was about to start at 12, but instead of 12, it has started at 12:15. Right? So kindly subscribe to our channel such that whatever the notification comes, it will be reflecting to you. Right? So I am getting one answer 337 from Balu. Sona is saying 340. Okay, fine. So this is one of the very easy question of today's session. So here, as I said, you need to remember the cubes of each and every number. So I can say that 3 cube is 27. 24 is nearer to 27, you can say. Like 24/7 minus 3, you can call it as 24. Simple. Similarly, 4 cube. 4 cube is what? 64. 64 minus 3, you can call it as 61. That means cube of a number and subtract by 3. Simple. So whenever you see the numbers which are nearer to perfect squares or perfect cubes, then definitely you will be having such kind of logic. Remember that. Okay. 5 cube. Balu, very good. Sona, very good. 5 cube is 125. 125 minus 3, 122. Then 6 cube is 216 minus 3, you can call it as 213. Then 7 cube is 343. So 343 here minus 3 is same. So 343 minus 3, you can call it as 340, which is option number A. Right? Yes. Nice. Very good. Then quickly, one more question on number series. Look at this particular question. Let's see what does your answer say. 239, 49, question mark, 3841. Okay. 20 seconds are not sufficient, I think. Let me give you 20 more seconds. So as I said previously, in the previous concepts also, whenever if you deal questions purely based on number series, first and foremost thing, check whether they are continuously increasing or rapidly increasing. Continuously increasing means it can be sum or difference or whatever it is. Rapidly increasing means make sure that it is purely based on multiples, I mean multiplication. Right here, I can see that this particular question is purely based on rapidly increasing series like 2, 3, 9, 49, question mark, etc. Okay, so let's see whether the multiples is valid or not. Like for example, I can say from 2, let's bring 3, right? So 2 into 1 plus 1, 3. Then 3 into 2 plus 3. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 plus 3, 9. Then 9 into 4, 36. 36 plus 9, 45. No. Okay. Now let's try to change the format. Like for example, from 2, let me bring 3. So 2 into 2, you can call it as 4. 4 minus 1, you can call it as 3. Into 2 minus 1. Right. Now if I take the number called 3, from 3 we'll bring 9. So 3 into 3 is 9. But what we'll do is we'll go with the next even number after 2. So next even number after 2 is 4. So 3 fours are 12. And the next odd number after 1 is 3. So 12 minus 3, it simply becomes 9. So here the pattern is multiply with the even number, and whatever the result is there, subtract with the odd number. Simple. With the next odd number. Like for example, now if you see 9. 2, 4, 6. So 9 6 are how much? 54. Minus 1, 3. What is the next odd number? 5 you can say. So 54 minus 5, obviously it becomes 49. Now as you have got the logic, you can definitely tell me what will be the answer for this particular question. Okay, so 49. 49 into 246, next even number is 8. So 58 means 5 8 400. Remove 8 by because 49 is the number which he has given. So 49 into 8, 400 minus 8. 400 minus 8 is simply you can say 392. Simple. So 135, next even number is what? 7. So 392 minus 7, it simply becomes how much? 385. Obviously, option number A. Deepika, nice, very good. So obviously 385 will be the answer. In order to cross verify, you can go for the next number also, doesn't matter. Like for example, 385 into 10, which is nothing but 3850. 13579. So 3850 minus 9, it simply becomes 3841, which is the next number. Right? Absolutely, option A will be our answer. Very good, Deepika and Janak. Right? Chalo. Next question on the screen. So quickly look at this particular question purely based on Silox. So this question, I think everyone will answer. Right? Check once and tell me what does your answer say. Quickly. Check once. Okay, 20 seconds are over. Chalo, let me give you 20 more. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Bingo. Right? Chalo, let's see what is the answers. Right? Tanima is saying both are right. Okay, chalo, let's see. Some cats are rats. Cats are rats. Balu is also saying both. Sona, both. Okay, everyone is saying the same answer. Satyadurga, both. All rats are mice. All rats are okay. So this is what the Venn diagram according to the given two statements. You can find only two statements. Deepika, both. Chalo. We'll go for conclusion 1. What does conclusion 1 say? Some cats are mice. Look at this part. What does this part say? Some cats are mice. Obviously, conclusion 1, true. Now look at 2. What does 2 say? Some mice are cats. See, some cats are mice, some mice are cats. Both are same. This part. So, whatever the answer you guys have said is absolutely correct. Our answer will be both the conclusions follows. Right? Very good, all of you. Very good. Similarly, look at this particular question. So quickly share this particular video to your friends such that they can get beneficial by using these particular videos, right? Such that they can test their knowledge in reasoning, which is very useful for our upcoming examinations. That can be railways or SSC, CGL, CHSL, or whatever it is. Okay, so this question is purely based on figure counting. So quickly check and tell me what does your answer say. Find the number of triangles in the following figure. Okay, no answer. Uh, no answer so far. Balu is saying 10. Tanima is also saying 10. Satyadurga is saying A, 9. Okay, let's see. Okay. Janaki is saying option D, 10. Right? Deepika is also saying 10. Chalo, let's see. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 individual triangles. Like for example, if you have this, the bigger one, which is 9, and the same way you can find in the bottom also. Is nothing but 1. So 6 plus 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 6 plus 4, which is equals to how much? 10. Absolutely. Our answer will be 10. So total there are how many triangles in this figure? Means you can say there are 10 triangles in this figure. Right? Those whoever has said 10, very good. Right? Then, chalo. Next question. Look at this particular question. Arrange the following multiples in decreasing order. Or you can say order. Right? You can arrange them in increasing or decreasing order. Let's see. Depend upon the given options. Right? Yes. Nice. Very good. Milli, centi, nano, pico. Milli, centi, nano, and pico. Option A, option A, option A. Option B. Sona is saying option B. Tanima A. Balu A. Right. Chalo. Time is also up. See. Milli means you can say it is 10 power minus 3. Centi means it is 10 power minus 2. Nano means it is 10 power minus 9. And pico means you can simply say it is 10 power minus 12. Now here you can take centi as the first, 10 power minus 2. So centi will be first. After 10 power minus 3, milli will be the next. Then after milli, it is the case for nano, 10 power minus 9. And later you can go for pico, 10 power minus 12. So our answer will be 2, 1, 3, 4. Absolutely, you can go with option number B. Instead of A, you can go for option number. Right after pico, it is femto. Okay, but here only 4 are given: milli, centi, nano, and pico. Right? I hope this particular question is clear. Right. Chalo. Next one. Look at this particular question. Find the missing number, not the missing number. Find the relevant set, you can say. Relevant set. The number set. This question is purely based on. Right? Yeah. Relevant set. Yes. Okay. Tanima. Welcome. 368 5 is analogous to, sorry, not analogous, the similar number set. That means in the number set, whatever the pattern is being present, the same pattern should be present with respect to the given options also. So 368 5, very easy question, right? See, you can see middle number which is the bigger, right? So see, 3 square 9, 5 square 25. So 5 plus, sorry, 25 plus 9, 34. If you twice 34, it will be equivalent to what? 68. So 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25. So 9 plus 25, 34. So if you double 34, it is 68. Simple. Now look at the options. Out of options, which one is valid? Just to see, like for example, I'm taking option D. 4 square 16, 5 square 25. So 16 plus 25, it is 41. So if you multiply 41 by 2, it will be equivalent to 82. But it is not 82, it is 64. So you cannot take option number A. Right? This type of questions I am facing a lot of problem. No problem. You can join this session and understand different kinds of logics. Don't worry, Tanima. Right? Balu is saying option number A. Chalo, let's check. 2, 10, 1. So 2 square is 4. 1 square is 1. So 1 plus 4 becomes 5. If you double 5, it is equivalent to what? 10. Absolutely. Option number A. Janaki, very good. Deepika, A. Absolutely. Right? Nice. Very good. Very good. Similarly, let's go for next question. So this question is purely based on coding and decoding, specifically letter coding. So check and tell me what does your answer say. Letter coding. So 20 more seconds I am giving you. Oxbridge is coded as BDEGIORX. The same coding system for mouthful. Tanima is saying C. Okay, let's see. No other answer? Right. Chalo, let's see. See here, specifically if you see, there is nothing complex logic. Here, the logic is purely based on alphabetical order of the word. Simple. Balu is also saying C. Like for example, in Oxbridge, if you see, the smallest letter is B. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, X. Okay. Whatever the letters are there, they are arranged in alphabetical order. Yes, absolutely, Tanima. Yes, absolutely. Alphabetical order of the letters. So if I go for the word called mouthful, see what is the smallest letter? A, B, C, D, E, F. So my answer should start with F. Right? So you can ignore option number A. Right? So you can go for first and last in order to save time. Right? U, V. In mouthful, do we have the letter called V? No. That means my answer should start with F and end with what? U. That means you can eliminate option C as well as option number D. Right? So that's why you can say option number B will be the answer. Confirm me once, option number B will be our answer or not. Right? So F, G, H, okay, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Right? So this will not be our answer, maybe due to spelling mistake, I think. Right? Chalo, let's see. Right? It's not B, Tanima. I just got confused between B and C. Let's cross verify once. Why? Because maybe printing mistake or whatever it is. Right? I mean typo error. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, NOPQRST, and you can find two U's. Absolutely. So let's take this as an U. So FHLMOTW, right? So we can say option number C. By considering option number C, the last one is U instead of V. Typo error, right? There is no G. Yes, of course. That's why instead of putting option number B, we can go for option number C. Right? Okay, fine. Alphabetical order of the letters. Now, go for this question. Let's see. What does your answer say? Last letter was U. Yes, yes. Instead of V, it is U. As I said, it is a typo error. Right? Now, look at this question. There is no timer, but still. Girls, boys, and tennis players. Quickly check and tell me what does your answer say? Option C. Sona is saying option D. Okay. C or D, confusion. Option D. Satyadurga is saying C. So confusion between option C and option D, right? C, D, C, D. Virraju is also saying C. Balu is saying B. Okay, right. See, let's check each and every option. Before that, let's see. Boys and girls both are different, right? So I need a particular answer in which boys and girls both are different sets. So here you can see boys and girls are included, or you can say boys if you take out, then it will be girls. So A cannot be our answer. Remove. Right? Similarly, B, C, D. Confusion between B, C, and D. See, you can take boys, girls, and tennis players. But tennis players not necessary to be all tennis players are boys. Similarly, all tennis players are girls, or all girls are tennis players. Right? Basically, tennis players will be who? Boys and girls. But here I am not at all mixing. That's why you can ignore option number B. Similarly, option number C, let's see. Boys, girls, different set. And tennis players you can put outside. But here, what is happening? All boys are tennis players. Like for example, if I take Balu and myself, Balu is a tennis player, let's say. And let's say I am a footballer. So here I am not becoming tennis player. Why? Because I am a boy. So all boys not necessary to be tennis players. Right? That's why you can ignore option number C. So the best suitable option is option number D. Like for example, boys and girls I am taking at the extremes. Boys here, girls here, and tennis players in the middle. Provided some boys are tennis players, some girls are tennis players. Not necessary that all girls are tennis players and all girls are tennis players. As simple as that. Right? So that's why you can take option number D. So most of the people will get confused between logical Venn diagrams concept, but make sure that come from the reverse. Why it is not activating or why it is not possible. Right? If you come to that particular kind of conclusion, then definitely you can eliminate the options and finally only one option is left, which is your answer. Right? Yes. Okay. Chalo. Very easy question of today's session. Let's see what does your answer say. Three different positions of a same dice are given. So let's say this is view 1. Let's say this is view 2. And let's say this is view 3. Right? So answer me this question. Three positions of a same dice are given. Which is the number? Which number is on the face opposite showing 6? Opposite to 6. Which one will be present? Right? Tanima is saying option D. Right? Tanima, no hurry. Take time. No hurry. Be patient and tell me the correct answer. Hmm. So here I am going to compare, no answer so far. Okay, fine, no issue. So here I am going to compare view 1 and view 2. In view 1 and view 2, there are two surfaces which are common, 3, 4 and 3, 4. So according to rule number 2, what does rule number 2 say? Whenever there are two surfaces in common, the remaining surfaces are opposite to each other. That means 6 and 2 are opposite. As simple as that. So that's why you can say option number C, 2 will be the answer. Right? Am I clear? Confirm once. People are getting a little bit of confusion. Otherwise, you can go with the rule number 1 by using view 2 and view 3. So initially I have compared view 1 and view 2 by using rule number 2. Now, instead of rule number 2, I am going with rule number 1 based on view 2 and view 3. You can compare any two views, no problem. Like for example, if you see in view 2 and view 3, one surface is common. What is that surface? 3. So turn in clockwise direction. So 3, 2 and 4. Similarly, view 3. What is the common surface? 3. Start from 3. 3, 6, 1. So 2 is opposite to what? 6. 4 is opposite to 1. The hidden number is always opposite to the common surface. So hidden number you can call it as 5 according to the options if you see. And here is not asking regarding 3. Here he is asking regarding 6. So with respect to 6, so 6 is opposite to 2 and vice versa. 6 is opposite to 2 and 2 is opposite to 6. As simple as that. No change in that. Right? So the answer for this particular question is option number C. I hope everyone is clear. You can compare any of the two views, no problem. It's up to you. But make sure that you can implement rule 1 or rule 2. Right? Yes. Now go for this particular question. Find the missing number. Here you can find a star. Star means not necessary to be multiplication. It can be anything. It can be anything. Four into 5, 209. 6 into 7, 601. 8 into 2 is equals to what? Okay, no answer. Hello, let me give you some 20 seconds more time. So whenever you can find these kinds of numbers, first basically do some sort of operations like multiplication or whatever it is. Like for example, 4 into 5 is 20, but there it is not 20, it is 209. Okay, no chance, right? Otherwise, what you do is go for squares or cubes. Like for example, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, you will be getting 41. So will I get 209 from 41 means no, no chance. Right? So what we'll do is we'll go with cubes. So 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is how much? 125. So if you add, you will be getting 189. Right? So this is one of the interesting question of today's. One more interesting question. So from 189 you can bring 209. How? By adding 20. So 189 plus 20, simply you can call it as 209. So how you will be getting this 20 means multiplication of these two, 4 into 5. 4 into 5 is 20, which is added to the sum of the resultant of 4 cube and 5 cube. In the similar way, if you go for 6 and 7, so 6 cube, let's cross verify. 6 cube becomes 216 and 7 cube becomes how much? 343. And 6 into 7, you can call it as 40. Add everything. 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. 5 plus 5, 10. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 not 1. Yes, of course, it is satisfying. Sum of the cubes, is added to the product of the number. So if you go for 8 and 2, so 8 cube is 512, 2 cube is 8, and 8 into 2 is simply becoming 16. So 512 plus 8, 520. 520 plus 16, you can call it as 536. Absolutely, option number D will be your answer. So this is one of the very, very, very interesting question of today's session, right? Cubes and product of the numbers, whichever it is present, right? I hope you are following me. Kindly share to your friends, right? Now, look at this particular question. So this question is purely based on arithmetical reasoning or arithmetic reasoning, you can say. Yes, 536 is the answer. Absolutely, Balu. 72 star 12 star 8 star 6 star 22 equals to 32. So here I need to replace these star symbols with the given options, such that I need to prove LHS equals to RHS. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. So what is in the right hand side? 32. That means in the place of star symbols, I need to replace with other symbols such that it is equivalent to the number called 32. If you see, all are even numbers, 72, 12, etc. Right? So quickly give me the answer. Try once. Right? So here I am getting option number D, D for Delhi. Chalo, let's cross verify. Right here, divided by option, divided by is there. So 72 divided by 12. I am going with option number D. 72 divided by 12 followed by minus 8 into 6 plus 22 equals to 32. I need to prove. So here, according to BODMAS concept, first priority is for brackets. There is no brackets. Second priority, I'm getting answer C, C, C. Okay, chalo, let's see. That means D will not be our answer. Okay, chalo, let's see. D stands for division. So 6 minus multiplication is the next priority. So 6 minus 8 into 6 is 48 plus 22. So 6 minus 48 plus 22, it is 6 minus 48 is, we can say, minus 42 plus 22. So it simply becomes minus 20. But I don't want minus 20, I want 32. So what we will do? Instead of going with D, I am going with C as you have suggested. Right? Chalo, let's see. So 72 divided by 12 plus 8 into 6 minus 22. So 6 plus 8 into 6 is 48 minus 22. 48 plus 6, 54 minus 22. So 54 minus 22 is equals to 32. Absolutely. Absolutely. Janaki, Deepika, Veeraju, all the three of you, very good. Right? So purely based on BODMAS concept. Right? Next example on the screen. So look at this question. Just see and tell me what is your answer. 6 is to 24. 14 is to what? 6 is to 24. 14 is to what? Is an student. See, generally hit and trail. 6 fours are 24. 14 into 4, 56. But can you find 56 here? No. That means this is not the logic. Right? So generally by seeing, I can say 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 is to 6. Then 1 plus 4 becomes what? 5. That means the resultant should be equals to 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. No chance. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 2 becomes 3. No chance. 1 plus 3 plus 1, which is equal as to 5. 5. 6 plus 5 is equals to 11. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. No chance. So 14 is analogous to 131, the distal sum of the numbers which is being present. So initially we thought it is multiples. But as that particular logic is not getting clear, I have just changed the logic from distal multiplication, sorry, distal to distal sum instead of multiplication. As simple as that. So this is one of the interesting question of today's session. So look at this particular question. For this question, I will be giving you 1 minute of time. Let's see how many of you will solve these kinds of questions. Right? So quickly check and tell me what does your answer say. Basically, this question comes from quant, but as arithmetical reasoning concept is included, you can take this into context. On a farm, there are 48 ducks, 42 goats, 10 cows, and some persons. Okay. If the total number of feet is 216 more than the total number of heads, then what is the number of persons in the farm? Right? Let's see. Quickly answer me this one. Okay, last 20 seconds. Right. Okay. Time's up. No answer so far. Chalo, let me try. 48 ducks, 42 goats, 10 cows, and some persons. Let's say number of persons is X. This is basically a simplification concept. Right? So the total number of feet is 216 more than the number of heads. Okay. See, let's go for heads first. Total heads. See, we know that each and every being which is being given in the question, duck is having one head, goat is also one head, cows is also one head, and person is also having one head. Right? So 48 ducks, 42 goats, 10 cows, and X number of persons, provided total number of heads is equals to 48. Sona is saying 12. Very good, Sona. Let's see. 48 plus 42, 90. 90 plus 10, which is equals to 100. Plus X. X is what? Number of persons. Number of persons is equals to number of heads. No problem. Why? Because person is having single head. Now, number of feet, let's say. Total number of feet. See, we know that ducks are how many? 48. And one duck is having how many feet? 2 feet. 48 ducks are having 96 feet. Simple. 96. Plus goats. Basically, goats are 42. And for goat, you can find 4 feet. Feet means nothing but legs, you can say. So 42 into 4, 168. 168. Plus. Then cows. We know that cow is having 4 feet again. So 10 into 4, 40. And person. So we know that number of persons is X. And every person is having 2 legs, 2 feet. So X into 2, which is equals to 2X. Now add everything. 40 plus 2X. Now here 96 plus 40, 136. 136 and 168. 4, 9, 10, 304. Right? So 304 plus 2X. Why? Because we don't know how many persons are there. Let's try to find out. Now here if you see, the total number of feet is 216 more than the number of heads. That means total number of feet is how much? 304 plus 2x is equals to 216 more than. More than means plus the number of heads. So number of heads is how much? 100x. Right? So find the value of x. Sorry, 100 plus x, not 100x. Total number of heads is 100 plus x. Right? So 304 plus 2x equals to 316 plus x. So take x to the left hand side and 304 to the right hand side. So x equals to 316 minus 304, which is equals to 12. Absolutely. Answer for this particular question is 12. See, I have given you the elaborate answer. If you have known the shortcut, then it is easy for you also, right? So step by step approach in order to get the answer, right? Yes. Done. Chalo. Go for this question. Let's see what does your answer say. Quickly check and tell me. Word sentence is analogous to what? Is analogous to what? Letter word, vowel consonant, beehive, passage sentence. The combination of word is called as a sentence. Similarly, combination of letter is called as a word. Vowel and consonant combination is not supporting. Bee and hive is also not supporting. And combination of sentences you can call it as passage, but combination of passages you cannot call it as a sentence. So D you can ignore. Right? Absolutely. Option number A will be our answer. Right? Yes. Nice. Very good. Now look at this question. Let's see what does your answer say. So this question is purely based on what will be the next figure. Which figure will replace the question mark in the following series? So in this question, you can concentrate on the triangles which are shaded. Then it will be easy. So here, these three triangles, if I concentrate, I didn't get answer so far. Sona is saying A. Okay, let's see. I think that was the answer for the previous one. Okay. Now, if you see, these shaded triangles have tilted 45 degrees. So this triangle has shifted here, this triangle has shifted here, this triangle has shifted. Similarly, in the next you can see same pattern. No change in that, but these triangles have shifted. The triangles which are empty, right? So this has come here, this has come. Now similarly, in the next phase, what has become? Shaded triangles have shifted. Shaded triangles. Shaded triangles. Right? This way. And in the next one, non unshaded triangles. The triangles which are not shaded, they have shifted, as you can see. So this has shifted here, this has shifted here, and this has shifted here. That means alternatively, shaded triangles and the triangles which are not shaded, they are shifted, right? So here, this triangle has shifted here, this triangle has shifted here. Now, in this particular figure, as you can see, the triangles which are shaded, which are not shaded, are shifted. That means in the next part, the triangles which are shaded should be shifted. That means this triangle should come in the center. So go with the options. So this triangle should come in the center, and this triangle will be coming here, and this triangle will be coming here. So triangle with a shaded, triangle with a shaded, and triangle with a shaded. So this should be the format. And here, no change in the triangles which are not at all shaded. So go according to the options. A, no chance. B, no. C, no chance. D, no chance. So absolutely you can go with B. So alternatively, shaded triangles and the triangles which are not shaded, they are being shuffled, right? Easy question. Similarly, look at this particular question, find the embedded figure from this. This is also very easy. I think you can answer me this question. Janaki saying B. Janaki, check once. I think B. Acha, that was the answer for the previous question. Right, right. Okay, okay. Find the embedded figure. D, no chance. A, no chance. Why? Because you cannot find a slant line. You can find a slant line, but here it is not related with the square totally, right? So see, you can say option number C. How means just see this shape. This is what shape says. Yeah, I hope it is clear. option number C instead of option number B. Right? Yes. I hope this is clear. Option C, embedded figure. That means he will be giving a bigger figure. He will be taking a shape. That particular shape based figure is present in which figure? That's all. Simple. Yes. Coming back to number series. Let's see what does your answer say for this question. This is 22, I think. Not 224. Okay. See, from 18 you can bring 24. Hit and trail. So here you cannot find a particular column or row based numbers which are more in number. But you can see that some numbers are multiples. Okay, let's see. So 18 into 2 by 3. You can call it as 12. Right? Similarly, 24 into 2 by 3. You can call it as 8, 16. Into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. But here if you see here 21 into 2 by 3. 7, 14. But you can see in the options there is no 14 at all. That means logic is not with respect to this particular kind. Right? Some other logic. So directly I'll be giving you the logic. So go for second row and third row. So 24 into 12 by 18. So I am calling row number 4 as a result. Okay. So 6 threes and 6 fours. So 3 fours 12. So 4 into 4 is what? 16. Right. So here let's take this as 24. Let's see. So 27 into 16 divided by 24. 27 into 16 divided by 20. Right? So 3 8s are 3 9s are and 8 2s are. So 9 2s are is how much? 18. Product of second row and third row and divide it with first row. So if I go for the middle column, 11 into x, let's say this is x, divided by 21 is equals to 22. So we can say that 11 2s are 22 and the value of x is equals to what? 42. Absolutely. Option number A will be the answer. Right? Yes. Similarly, look at this particular question. Similar model, no change. No change in this. So I hope you are getting option number D. Yes. Janaki saying option number D. Option D. No, it's 42 dear, not D. Janaki, check once. Now, if I go for the similar sort of logic, see, 10 into 14 divided by 4. So I can say 2 2s are 2 7s are and 2 5s are. So 7 5s are 32. Product of first column and third column and divide with the second column. Similarly, 15 into 5. So 15 into 5 divided by 3. 3 5s, 5 5s, 25. Similarly, 14 into 6 by 7. 7 2s, 12. 6 2s are 12. Similarly, 18 into 8 by x is equals to 16. Right? So 8 2s are and 2 9s are. So x goes to the right side. So the value of x is equals to how much? 9. So simply you can put a 9 in the place of question mark. As simple as that. Right? Yes, absolutely. Now look at this question. Let's see what does your answer say. 68 is to 130 is analogous to question mark is to 350, right? Yeah, Balu is saying 9. Absolutely, Balu. So this question is purely based on analogy. So as I said, whenever you can find numbers which are nearer to perfect squares or cubes, so I can say that 68, you can call it as 64 plus 4, nothing but 4 cube plus 4. 130, 125 plus 5. So 125 means nothing but you can call it as 5 cube plus 5. Similarly, 4, 5, next is the case of what? 6 cube. So 6 cube is what? 216. 216 plus 6 is equals to what? Triple 2. Option number C. Last number is 7 cube plus 7. So 7 cube becomes 343. 343 plus 7, 350. Just by seeing the number, you should understand whether the number is near to perfect squares or perfect cubes. Depend upon that, we can frame. No problem at all. Right? Yes. This is the easiest question of today's session. Conference, chairman, newspaper is related to what? Check once and tell me what does your answer say. Quickly, quickly. Conference, chairman, newspaper is to what? Okay. Conference is led by chairman, right? The one who is presiding a conference is the chairman. Similarly, newspaper will be head by who? Editor, not reporter. Reporter will be giving the news, but it will be in the hands of editor who is able to take the decisions whether to take that particular article and print in the newspaper, right? So here the answer is editor. You cannot go for reporter, distributor, or printer, right? Yes. Beautiful question of today's session. How many weekend days? How many weekend days are there in a year? Okay, let's see. Any answer for this? How many weekend days are there in a year? Okay, 20 more seconds. See, basically, weekends are considered as Saturday and Sunday. First thing, right? We know that whether it is a normal year or leap year, 365 or 366 days, whatever it is, there are 52 weeks, you can say. 365 divided by 7, 52 is the quotient. So 52 weeks means that irrespective of the year which he started. Why? Because here he has said that it has a year. That can be leap or normal, whatever it is. 52 weeks means you can find 52 Mondays, 52 Wednesdays, 52 Thursdays, 52 Saturdays, like that. So there will be 52 Saturdays and 52 Sundays. Why? Because weekends are two, Saturday and Sunday. So 52 Saturday and 52 Sunday, which is equivalent to how much? 104. So that's why your answer is option number C, 104. Balu, very good. Now go for this question. Let's see what is your answer for this blood relation based simple puzzle. So basically in a family, all these are related, okay? In a family, the other information has been given. Okay, B and C are siblings. Siblings means they belong to the same parent. M has two children. See, based on siblings, you cannot find the gender. Why? Because it is a general keyword. M has two children. Okay, children, he said. And he is son of E. Means M is son of who? E. who is father-in-law of H? So father-in-law. Father-in-law means nothing but a partner's father is called father-in-law. So E should be father-in-law of H. That means E will be male father-in-law. And if I do married couple to M and H, H will become female. Provided H husband will be M and M's father will be E. Provided husband's father is called father-in-law. Right? So you can add these two people. B and C are siblings and M has two children. B and C are their children. Now here you can see H has only one son. There is only one son for H. There are two children. Out of these two, there is only one son. Means the other one will be daughter. Simple. C is not a granddaughter of E. If C is not a granddaughter, that will be grandson. Son's son is called grandson. We know that. And as we know, H has only one son. That son becomes C. That means the gender of B will be female. Why? Because there is only one son who is C. And the other child will be daughter. Now look at the question. What is the question he is asking? How is B related to E? So what is the relation of B with respect to E? So start from E, travel till B. So E's son is M, M's daughter is B. So son's daughter is called as granddaughter. As simple as that. So you can go with option number, right? So I hope this is clear. Now let's go for the last question of today's session. Select the correct mirror image of the given figure. So give me answer in the chat box quickly. Correct mirror image. Correct mirror image of the given figure. So this arrow mark is pointing towards bottom in the right side. See, mirror means what? Left, right, and right, left. Simple. Balu is saying C. Chalo, let's see. That was the answer for the previous question, I guess. Now here, this arrow mark, it has started like this. That means our arrow mark should go like this. Previously, it was in the right side. Now it should come towards left side. So go according to the options. A, no chance. B, no chance. D, no chance. Why? Because this should be in from this side. Our answer will be C. Absolutely. Right? Yeah. So that was the last question of today's session. I hope you have enjoyed this session and got some information regarding the question pattern which is being asked. Okay. So with respect to that question, I am concluding today's session. You can kindly download this PDF from a particular Telegram group, right? And in the next class, we will continue the session at the same time, 12 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. So thank you, everyone. We'll continue the session in the next class and we'll meet at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Right? Thank you. Thank you, everyone.